Music. Everyone loves it.
But who listens to the lyrics?
We do.
She doesn't live in a shantytown. She lives in capital S Shantytown.
Yeah.
You put patches from old Shantytown on a resume, you're not getting that job, you know what I mean?
On the Story Song Podcast, we break down the lyrics you've heard 1,000 times.
Go to Barnes & Noble, $20, Farming for Dummies.
Right. Chapter 1, don't farm at night. Chapter 2, don't farm in the winter.
Yeah.
The index is just like Blizzard. See also don't.
We also look at the history of the song.
So the Monster Mash is on the R&B jazz. Clearly it should be on the monster charts.
Oh, it was number 1 on the Monster.
okay,
Charts.
Good.
The Story Song Podcast. Find it wherever you download podcasts.
Press the button, and away we go. Ahoy!
Everyone, this is an urgent mission announcement. As you are all aware, we have detected a new planet that has suddenly appeared 300,000 kilometers away from our own. A brief inspection of this planet has shown that it physically looks nearly identical to Earth. This is concerning, especially given its close proximity to us. We will be sending 6 astronauts on the SC Observer, which will be orbiting this new planet. Those we send will be tasked with monitoring this planet for any life forms and conducting research about its composition. These 6 astronauts have already been chosen and have been given their roles. They will be Commander Susanna Law, Pilot Jennifer Cole, Payload Commander Bethany Matthews, Mission Specialist Olivia Kane, Flight Engineer Hannah Smith, and Medical Officer Abigail Olson. This mission will provide us with information on this new planet and will allow us to properly consider our next actions. We wish the newly elected team luck on their mission.
As you've probably figured out, you're listening to Mercury Theatre Podcast. I'm Georgina Walkington, the writer and director of today's episode. I'm presenting to you The Lost Control as a collaborative effort between the wonderful John Badger and myself. We're climbing aboard the SC Observer to learn about how a mysterious planet came so close to Earth undetected. Oh, don't turn that dial.
It's been nearly 3 days since we started orbiting this planet, and fortunately, there's no sign of anything on it. I hope it stays that way.
Well, that would be boring. Beth, just imagine if we end up finding humans just like us on there, and discovering that this planet is exactly identical to Earth.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's not the case. Think of what complications that could bring our own planet. This thing is already causing problems by being so close to Earth. What if it gravitationally pulled towards Earth and comes straight towards it? Or us?
Jeez! Lighten up a little, would you? It seems like you're expecting the worst already.
Oh, shut up, Abigail. I'm just being cautious.
Sure you are.
Honestly, you talk about some weird things sometimes.
There is nothing weird about thinking that octopuses are the cutest sea animals. Besides, you think it's cute when I talk about random things.
Yeah, I do.
Hey, Abigail, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Beth's just frustrating me as per usual.
Oh, so she's being her usual pessimistic self then?
Yep. It makes me want to slap her sometimes. Don't tell her I said that.
My lips are sealed.
Right, ladies, stop chatting, start moving. Hannah, I said I needed you down in the engine room 10 minutes ago. Get to it.
I'm sorry, Commander. I'll head down there right now. I'll see you in a bit, Jen.
Yeah, see you later, babe.
Abigail, Olivia needs you in the med bay. She says she's cut herself and can't find the bandages. We don't want her blood getting everywhere.
Sure thing, Commander.
Right, Jenny. I'll be on the bridge if you need me.
All right, Commander.
God, I'm starving. Haven't eaten all day. I might grab another one of those, actually. Hello? Huh. Okay. Oh well. All right, who is this? Stop messing around. I'm not in the mood for games right now. Abigail, if it's you, I swear to... What? What are you doing?
You will be of great use to us.
What are you talking about?
Mac and cheese, where are you? Oh, cookies. What the? Okay. Who's decided to strip in here? Beth? Beth? Something's not right here. Bethany, if you hear this, please respond immediately. Commander, I've just found Beth's clothes in the storage and I haven't seen her anywhere. I think she's disappeared.
What? Disappeared? How?
I don't know, but we need to let the rest of the crew know.
Of course. I'll get them all here to the bridge. I need all crew on the bridge immediately. All crew come to the bridge immediately.
What is it, Commander? What's happened?
We'll explain once everyone else is here.
Oh, Hannah. Thank goodness you're all right. I got a bit worried when I heard the intercom.
I'm glad you're okay, too.
Has something happened, Commander?
Yes, I'm afraid so, Olivia.
Commander, Beth's not here.
No, she isn't.
Beth, where is she?
We don't know, but Abigail believes she's disappeared. Maybe you should explain, Abigail.
I was in the storage, and I found Beth's clothes on the ground, with no sign of her anywhere. I tried contacting her, but there was no response. I don't know what else could have happened to her. She's not here now, so she must have disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared? How?
I don't know. All I know is that she's gone, and that her clothes were left behind.
But surely that can't be possible. Beth couldn't have just vanished into thin air.
Well, then where is she? Has anyone seen her recently?
I haven't.
No, me neither.
No?
Then I think the only thing we can conclude is that she's gone. I don't know where, I don't know how, but she is clearly not here anymore. We all know Beth is not the type of woman to play games like this. I'll go and report her disappearance to Mission Control.
Yes, Commander.
Unable to communicate with...
Come on, let me contact Mission Control.
Unable to communicate.
Ugh, you useless thing! Hannah, can you try and fix this, please?
I can't seem to fix it, Commander. There must be problems on their end.
The communication's down? So we won't be able to contact Mission Control at all until they fix it? How long will that take?
A while. It's not a simple job.
Well, then we'll just have to cope on our own for the foreseeable future, I'm afraid. We'll make sure nothing else happens.
Okay. Okay, we'll be okay. We'll be fine.
Right, crew. From now on, we need to be vigilant. If you see signs of anything unusual at all, then go find someone. Do not stay on your own.
We'll stay safe, Commander.
Good. I'll be in analysis looking at the new data we've collected. If anyone needs anything or feels unsafe, then please come to me.
We will, Commander. Thank you. I can't believe Beth's gone.
Me neither.
I just don't understand it. Do you think she was hurt?
I really don't know, Olivia. I hope not.
Surely we would have heard her if she was in pain.
Yeah, she was only in storage. I just can't get my head around this. There must be more to it than her just disappearing. I'm going to test her clothing in the lab. Maybe there's a trace of something on there that can tell us about what happened to her.
Okay, Abigail, be careful. Hannah, please, stay with me. I don't want you disappearing too.
I wish I could, but I need to finish my work in the engine room. I'll be careful, though. I promise.
You better be. Please, don't take too long, babe.
I'll try my best.
Remember, if you see anything weird, please come straight back to me.
Of course. Don't worry.
If Hannah's not staying with you, then do you mind if I do? I just feel a bit shaken, if I'm being honest.
Of course I don't mind, Olivia. You can stay on the bridge with me. But hey, seriously, don't worry. We'll get through this, and you'll never be left on your own if you don't want to be.
Thanks, Jenny.
Don't mention it. Now, come on, let's get to work. I need a distraction.
What? Nothing? There must be a trace of something. Surely there must be some dead skin cells on there at least. It must not be working right. I'll try it again. Oh God. She's completely disappeared. As if she'd never been there at all. What's happened to you, Beth? The last time we spoke, I was so annoyed and infuriated with you. I told the others I could have slacked you. Now look what's happened. What's happened?
One more. 4 left. Soon we shall stand together.
No. Please, not you too, Abigail. Pilot Jennifer Cole here. I found Abigail's clothes in the lab. She's gone too. I think we should all meet up on the bridge again.
Ow! Hey, somebody needs to let me out. This space is entirely too small. Ow! I can't see. It's so dark. Tell you what, email your name to John at MercuryTheaterPodcast.com and you'll be entered to win this bottle. Ow! Golly! I don't even know how I got here. I've had all this water to drink and nowhere to go, if you know what I mean. In the March 22nd episode, John will announce the winner. That's next month, so email in your name right away to John at MercuryTheaterPodcast.com. Theater, spelled with the R before the E. Hopefully, I'll have been let out sooner than that, though. Ah! It's so small!
That's 2 of us gone. It won't be long before the next one disappears, and then the next one, and so on until there's none of us left.
Olivia, we will make sure this does not happen again. Please, try and calm down.
Abigail's disappeared too?
I think so, Commander. Did anyone see or hear anything at all while Abigail was in the lab? Where was everyone? I've forgotten. I know Olivia was with me, but what about you, Hannah?
I didn't see or hear anything. I was nowhere near the lab as I was in the engine room.
Oh, yeah, of course. I remember now. Commander?
Well, I was in analysis, but I saw and heard nothing.
Wait, analysis? Isn't that right near the lab, though? Surely you must have at least heard something.
I heard nothing.
Right.
These disappearances can't be coincidences. Something must have happened to Beth and Abigail. Are you sure that no one else is on board?
We would know if someone unauthorized was on here.
What if something managed to get in undetected?
I doubt that's possible. No one could bypass the security systems in place.
Not necessarily someone, Commander, but what about something?
What do you mean?
I've been looking at the readings of activity from this planet for days now. I know there's no physical life forms on there, but I have seen really random peaks in the data.
Well, what could they mean?
That there's possibly something non-physical on there. Something like spirits.
Spirits? Don't be stupid. Spirits don't exist.
The commander's right. There's no such thing as spirits or ghosts.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but I don't know what else those fluctuations in the data could mean.
Have you ever considered that they could mean absolutely nothing? Slight changes in the readings are not uncommon, Olivia.
I know, but these are massive peaks in activity that appear for just a second. They could easily be missed. They're not the same as small changes we usually see. With these disappearances, I can't help but think that those spirits are on here getting rid of us.
And how do you suppose spirits could cause our crew to disappear, They can't exactly grab them, strip them naked, and then throw them out of the spacecraft. The airlock alert would have been tripped.
I think they've possessed one of us, and whoever is possessed is the one that made Beth and Abigail disappear. I'm just not sure how they made them disappear.
Possessed? Now you're being utterly ridiculous.
Commander, I think Olivia could be right. Can you think of any other way to explain these disappearances?
I'm sure there's another, more reasonable explanation for it. Who do you think has been possessed, anyway?
I don't know. But I think we should stay together. Abigail and Beth disappeared when they were on their own, so we might be safer all together.
I agree. Even if I'm wrong, staying together is the best idea.
Very well.
Are you okay, Hannah? You haven't said much.
I'm just shocked about Abigail.
Yeah, I know. I miss her.
Me too.
What about you, Commander? How do you feel about what's happened to Beth and Abigail?
Well, I am obviously saddened by their disappearance. I feel sorry for their families.
Yeah, of course. So, where were you when Beth disappeared?
I was on my way to use the lavatory, but then Abigail ran into me after she had found Beth's clothes.
It's interesting that you were the first one Abigail found after she had discovered Beth's clothes. It's also quite coincidental that Abigail was the next one to disappear, don't you think? Considering she was the first one to find out Beth had gone.
Just what are you trying to insinuate, Jenny? You think I did it?
You're becoming awfully defensive, Commander. Or are you not really the commander anymore?
Of course I'm being defensive. I'm innocent.
Jenny's right. It's too much of a coincidence that Abigail found you first after finding Beth's clothes, and that she was the next one to go.
Oh, not you too, Olivia. I am not possessed. In fact, I don't think anyone on here is.
Prove it. Prove you're not the one who's possessed, or else I will have no other reason to believe that you're not responsible for Beth and Abigail's disappearance.
How exactly am I supposed to prove it? You're setting me up for failure.
That's not my problem. If you can't prove it, we will lock you in your quarters while we decide what to do with you. You won't be the commander of the SC Observer anymore.
Jenny, please, let me think. Wait, the sign-in records.
What about them?
Well, I signed into analysis before Abigail disappeared. That proves I wasn't with her.
That doesn't prove anything.
Hannah's right. Just because you signed into analysis doesn't mean you stayed in there.
Well, we might as well check the records anyways and see who was signed in where.
Well, that will just waste our time.
I don't think it will really show us anything, but I suppose there's no harm in looking. The commander was signed into analysis when Abigail disappeared. Olivia and I were on the bridge. But Hannah, you weren't signed in anywhere.
Then it must be Hannah, if anyone, who's possessed, not me.
I just forgot to sign back into the engine room, that's all. It doesn't mean anything.
Don't worry, Hannah. I believe you.
Of course you'd believe her.
Well, you were awfully quick to push the blame onto Hannah.
I'm sure you'd have reacted in the same way if the whole crew was suspicious of you.
Well, I still don't trust you.
It should be Hannah that you don't trust. No one ever forgets to sign in. It's second nature to us.
It's quite convenient that Hannah forgot to sign in when Abigail disappeared.
It was an honest mistake.
She's turning you against us, Olivia. Can't you see?
I don't know what to believe anymore. Honestly, I feel like I can't trust any of you.
It's Hannah. It has to be her. We should lock her in her quarters immediately.
It's not me!
I'm not letting you do that to her. She's innocent.
I am the commander of this spacecraft, and you will follow my orders.
No! Hannah could never harm anyone. She's the most considerate and caring person I know.
She'd have lost control over her actions if she was possessed, Jenny. She could do anything to anyone.
She's just saying that to turn you against me, too. She's the one who's actually possessed. Think of how suspicious she's been acting, Jenny. Remember all those coincidences? She's changed too much now. There's no saving her. She's dangerous to us. We should eject her from the spacecraft so she can't kill us all.
Hannah, it's going too far and you know it. You say the commander's changed, but really it's you who has. The Hannah I know would never suggest killing someone regardless of whether they're guilty or not. She is kind and forgiving. And she never calls me Jenny. You're not Hannah.
I was getting bored of pretending to be this one. Too weak. Too pathetic.
Oh my god.
What are you? Why are you here?
I am Aristak. My kind are the sole inhabitants of planet Ethra. For too long we have been aimlessly drifting across our planet. But now we take action.
Action? You mean the disappearances?
In order to physically populate our planet, we need energy from physical life forms. But only I could make it here to you. When I am back on Ethra, I could use this energy to turn my kind into physical beings. Half human, half Aristak. Only then can we reproduce. Only then can we replace Earth and become the superior race.
So that's why Beth and Abigail just disappeared? You took the energy from them?
I sucked all the life out of them and transferred their energy into me.
Then why have you possessed Hannah? Why are you using her? She's done nothing to you.
I need her as a vessel to absorb all the energy I collect into. I have not been in her for long. I took control over her in the engine room, actually. She was very easy to possess, so weak-willed.
Stop it! Leave her now.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I still have energy to obtain.
Jenny, restrain her.
I wouldn't if I were you. You touch me and I can turn you into nothing.
Well then why didn't you just kill us all at the start?
That would have been no fun. No, I would much rather get rid of you one by one. I enjoyed seeing you turn against each other.
What do? We have no weapons. How will we get out of this alive?
You won't.
We will. Hannah's still in there somewhere and I'm gonna find her.
You can try, but you will fail. I had hoped to save you till last, Jenny, so you could feel the pain of watching the woman you love kill your friends, and eventually you. But I'm afraid will be next.
Jenny, be careful!
You said Hannah was weak and pathetic, but you're wrong. You don't know Hannah like I do. She's the strongest woman I know, and I'll prove it. Hannah? It's Jen. I know you feel like you've lost all control, but you haven't. This thing that's in you, you can get rid of it. I've always known how strong you are, Hannah. You face so much cruelty, but still you are always so kind. Let me hold your hand, Hannah.
You fool!
Jenny!
I'm here with you, Hannah. You're not alone. We can do this together.
Jenny? Jenny?
You will not succeed. I will still have control.
You're wrong. Hannah's managed to gain control now. She can do it again.
I will absorb all the energy from you.
Hannah, please. I don't know how much longer I can last. I know you can do it. I'll always believe in you.
No!
I know can do it. I'll always believe in you.
No, I will be in control. No, I am in control.
Hannah!
Oh, Jen, I'm so glad to.
Hannah! Hannah, are you okay?
I am now. I am now. That thing used up most of my energy, but I'll recover.
I'm so sorry this happened to you.
It's not your fault, Jen. I'm just glad I'm back now.
I'm so proud of you. You're so strong. I love you.
I love you too. The others, Beth and Abigail, I killed them. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
You were possessed, Hannah. You didn't kill them, that spirit did.
Don't blame yourself. You're the one who saved us. You got rid of that spirit from your body and it's gone now.
You've done us all a great service.
Oh my God, the planet's gone. The Ristach must have given up their quest for superiority and gone elsewhere. Or maybe they dissipated too.
Honestly, Olivia, as long as it's gone, I don't care how.
I'll try and see if Mission Control will fix their communications.
Not now, Hannah. You need to rest. I'll take you to the med bay. We're safe now. We have control. As pilot Jennifer Cole, I am Paige Elena.
As Commander Susanna Locke, I am Bryn Curry.
As Flight Engineer Hannah Smith, I am Madison Banyas.
As Medical Officer Abigail Olson, I am Kitten B. Trippin.
As Payload Commander Bethany Matthews, I am McKenna Ramsey.
As Mission Specialist Olivia Kane, I am Isabella Del Rio.
As Ground Controller, I'm Robin Robbins.
I say this pretty much every episode, but it was truly a pleasure to work with all the voice actors on today's episode. A special congratulations goes to Georgina Walkington on their very first episode of writing and steering the ship, so to speak. Thanks goes to Jeffrey Ende for set design and Ridiculous Patronus for being today's wardrobe supervisor. If you too would like to be credited for being a hand on the MTP crew, give us a 5-star review on iTunes or wherever else you can. Just email me a screenshot. The Mercury Theater Podcast stainless steel water bottle winner will be announced on next month's episode. If you haven't already, just send me an email with your name to john@mercurytheaterpodcast.com, the R before the E in theater. Thanks goes again to Georgina Walkington for playing today's theme, and to the one who wrote the theme music, Joseph Weatherford, which was used with permission. Find us on all of the socials at Mercury Theater Podcast. Please consider supporting us financially for a poorly structured business plan. To do that, find us on patreon.com. You can think of it as a tip. Early episodes, special bonus content there from scripts that you can read alongside the voice actors and bloopers and more for as little as $2 a month. 5 patrons will show us that we at Mercury Theater Podcast are producing content people will enjoy and that we're on the right track. Your support will also ensure that we can continue making more episodes free of charge for those who are not capable of affording it. All this information and more is available on mercurytheaterpodcast.com. Keep an ear out for the next extra episode featuring Stargate Pioneer. Until then, I'm John Badger.
And thank you.
Now what?